as we know it.
Chinese health authorities are still working to identify the virus behind a pneumonia outbreak in the central city of Wuhan.
At least 59 people are believed to have been sickened by the new virus.
Tonight, U.S. airports on high alert, screening passengers for symptoms of a deadly new virus.
It has been confirmed that there are 2 cases now in England.
Egypt's health ministry has announced a first confirmed case of the COVID-19.
Around 3 years ago, the COVID pandemic caused global upheaval, bringing upon the rise of sanitizers, masks, and social distancing. But how did COVID impact you?
That's a big question.
The COVID pandemic hit, I got laid off, and I had to go on unemployment.
We had to stop working. There is no more contacts, no more business.
Food was something that was a big issue during the pandemic, and people were losing their jobs. So
my whole life went on pause.
Seeing each other through the window.
And we were shut in, in our houses for 2-3 months at a time, and we were very isolated.
And it impacted me more on the mental aspect, not being able to see my family almost every single day.
Lonely, a little hopeless for sure.
Grace Rivera Oven, CEO of the Upcounty Hub, decided something needed to be done.
So COVID brought a lot of challenges, and it was a really sad time in our lives. So we, as the pandemic was picking up steam, we realized that people were getting infected. Many families, they didn't want to go out and get the essentials like diapers and formula. So what we did is we came up with the concept of creating the COVID kits. And so these COVID kits had everything that you needed, from a thermometer to something to monitor your oxygen level. We partner with Care for Your Health with Dr. Izquierdo, so she can do the telemedicine. And in some instances, she will go to people's homes, especially folks who are elderly, to take care of them, and so on. So we created these amazing kits, and then we decided that at least for 2 weeks to ensure that they had food, that they had diapers, they had formula, they had the medicines that they needed. And so that was, that went on for many months. And then we were part of a group of other 6 organizations where we were given the task to help start the vaccination, the testing for COVID-19. And we did that with other partners. We did testing in the evenings. We did testing at Block Rock on Mother's Day, on Father's Day. And then once the vaccines came out, we started with giving out the vaccines at different times in the community, from Sundays to evenings. We went to restaurants, we went to the churches, so we have gone through a lot of changes from that time, and so we continue to have those partnerships till today. And one of the things that we're really proud of that we were able to achieve is the fact that we are bringing all those services to community members, and the access.
To get a closer look into the Hub's operations, we are here at a distribution site where people will come and pick up the things they need.
Ok, usted siendo alguien de la comunidad de acá, solo queríamos saber cómo la afecta o cómo la ayuda esta comida que traemos semanal o cada 2 semanas. Si quiere agarrar, puede agarrar, pues sí, hablar acá.
Sí, ahí tengo. Pues yo doy gracias por la ayuda que lo están haciendo. Agradecemos mucho.
Sí, aquí vivimos.
Okay.
Gracias a Dios, aquí estamos y queremos agradecer por las ayudas que nos están dando, que nos sirve de mucho. En la situación económica que está pasando el país, pues nos está ayudando bastante y queremos agradecerle a la organización por todo lo que están haciendo por nuestra comunidad.
Sí, pues bueno, estoy viviendo ya por 21 años y bueno, pues gracias a ustedes aquí están ayudando bastante a la comunidad y eso pues es un buen beneficio para nosotros acá, pues que vengan ustedes y repartan hacia la comunidad de nosotros acá, pues hispana más. Y siempre agradecido con ustedes y esperándolo siempre, todas las veces que vengan. Aquí vamos a estar siempre. Gracias, oiga.
Gracias.
Like the distribution sites, the Hub has another way to make sure people get the resources they need.
So yeah, before we go out on any deliveries, we have to load a truck
put the pallets in the back, make sure the lift gate's working properly. So after the truck's loaded, then we make sure the truck's working, running, and when it's going, we go out to the different communities and distribution sites and carry out the distributions.
So how long have you been driving for?
I've been driving trucks for about 3 years now.
What made you just go into this?
What made me go into it, COVID was pretty isolating, pretty lonely. This opportunity gave me something new, take my mind off of it, but as well kind of be in my community and doing something for people in need.
Sounds about right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. While the hub helps all these people get the resources they need, it does more than just that.
It gave me a purpose. It opened a lot of doors.
The hub gave me the opportunity to grow in many different ways.
I found a sense of community.
I got to meet my lifelong friend, Kenny!
Did you ever anticipate this kind of response from the community?
No, not to this magnitude. It was actually a wonderful surprise to see the community come together. You have to remember, 2020, April, May, June of 2020, everybody was home. Everybody was scared. Nobody was going out. People making their own masks out of socks. So at one point, I remember clearly, there was a week that we had about 400 home delivery requests. So in order to do that, you would need about 80 plus drivers. And I was thinking on that Monday, where am I going to get those drivers? So we put an SOS. Fox News did a little thing about the hub, just a little blip, and we had people coming from Alexandria, from Frederick. We had people coming from West Virginia to do deliveries. And the response was so amazing, and it hit me that people at that point wanted to feel relevant. They wanted to do something for others, and they had the time. So the response was absolutely incredible. And the people in the neighborhood, what are you guys doing? We're collecting food. What can I buy? And it was just amazing, the response. So it was incredibly just touching to see the community come together of all ages. Moms coming with their kids in their vans so they can deliver food to others. And it really created a really wonderful sense of community. So what started this response of COVID-19 in my garage, now it has grown into all of this, which is amazing. And we intend to stay in the community and to support the community and answer to their needs. And we want to make sure that this is a place where the community can come together, and we just want to make sure that we can help the community rise.
Like a hub.
That's right, where we can huddle together.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you, guys.